Hi, welcome to today's session, Learning to Climb Hills. Do you remember what it was like when we were on flat ground in our very first lesson and we tried to learn to move the glide cycle forward? And that's where we learned how to lean over and take off, or use the lunge technique to take off forward. Why did we do that? Because there was a true lack of momentum when you're stopped. The glide cycle, like a bicycle, needs to have some momentum. What's that to have to do with a hill? Well, when we come up to the hill, we start losing momentum and we find ourselves in the cruise position, suddenly start trying to pull really hard. And that's what it was like when we tried to start a glide cycle from the stop position. What's going on a hill is slightly different. We do have momentum. We have entered the hill with momentum, so it's not like starting, but on the hill we lose the momentum. Why? Because gravity is no longer straight down in a line running through my head down to my feet, but it's moved forward in a line equal to the angle that I have here. So let's look at the effect of gravity for a moment. If I put my feet flat on the ground and I sit in the cruising position and I let go of the brakes and try to move forward, I don't have traction and I don't have any grip. So I put my brakes on and I can arrest myself moving forward. So what do we do to counter the effects of gravity or the loss of momentum that gravity causes? The same thing we do with a bicycle or a car or a motorcycle. We need to shift down. Well, the glide cycle has no shifters, you say. It's true. What is the shifter and transmission for the glide cycle is the seat itself. The seat rotates forward and back, allowing the pilot to line his body up with gravity. So the first technique for moving up a hill is simply to lean forward. And by leaning forward, you can often push yourself up a good-sized hill, just like that. But that can get a little tiring because of excessive pressure on your pelvic bed, you see, as you push forward. So one technique to relieve that on a short hill is to put your hand forward once you're an experienced enough rider to ride with one hand, and to pull yourself up the hill, pulling against the bike. We call this the hand assist. And as you see, that works really well for going up a hill. As the hill gets a little steeper, with the hand assist, let me use my other hand, with the hand assist you can see that I've actually loosened this strap, or caused this strap to loosen by me leaning forward. Again, that's putting excessive pressure on my pelvis because I have to push the seat forward. So one thing I can do is running along, leaning forward, putting my hand held up, I can say to myself, gee, the hill's getting a little bigger, so what I'm going to do is jump a little bit and take the excessive load off of my pelvis by putting it back to the top strap. Now I actually have a little bit more weight on the top strap than the bottom strap, and you can see that my body is naturally leaning forward and starting to line up on an angle with gravity. While the glide cycle is lifting up, we're lifting back, or pushing ourselves back down. And in this position, as slowly as I want, I can walk up the hill, or as athletically as I want, I can drive up the hill. So the full range of your workout capacity is here for you, no matter what level you're at. If you're tired on a hill and you simply need to kind of walk up, or you're very athletic and you really want to drive and pound up, both of the techniques are here. And now, the final and fourth position for going up hills. This is for going up mountains, where the glide cycle really excels, where you can get the workout of a lifetime, like taking your stair stepper outdoors. You can climb the Rocky Mountains in this position. What we do for that is we need to really line ourselves up with gravity by releasing all of the pressure off of the lower front strap, so that your body can physically lie down across the top strap like this and relax. In this position, look at the angle that I have to gravity. I can take on the biggest hills, and I can do them really slowly if I'm in training and still quite overweight and find it very difficult to go up the hill. Or as I become more athletic, I can go pretty fast. And if I become really athletic, I can just simply run away and train to my heart's content. And that's what I'll do here right now as I go away. Thanks for joining us in this lesson on hill climbing. Enjoy. Now at the top of the hill, we transition to the cruise position. Normally I'll do this on the run. So I'm going to try to
mimic it. Remember, we're down really low, and as I come to the top of the hill, I simply stand up and pull my lower front strap up, and that'll immediately engage me back into the normal cruise position, and off we go. Okay, feet are up on the foot pegs, and I'm just enjoying. Now I like to apply a little bit of brake, because I don't like to go too fast, but that's just a personal safety issue. You can do as you like.